Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome back to the channel.
Fight.
Okay guys, I'm doing another update video. I think the last one I done was around 2,500 subscribers, so it's been a minute. We're almost at 6,000 right now, so if you guys have been around for that long, then you know that I like to make these little update videos every once in a while. I think you guys have really been enjoying the videos. This last series I put out is probably my best one I've done yet. We got quite a few kills and done a shitload of raids. This next one I'm working on right now is probably cursed to be horribly bad just because of how good the last one went, so hopefully that's not the case, but we shall see. Now today I've took a few, as you guys know, I read every single comment, and today I've picked out a few comments to reply to on the Q&A video, so that's what we're gonna do, so fuck it, let's see. Carmado, he asks, you should do longer vids. I fucking love you and your content, man. I always get immersed into the videos. Well, Carmado, I really appreciate that, you know. As far as the longer vids go, up until last week I had shitty ass internet, man. It would take me all night to upload one video, but finally my internet company decided to upgrade their shit, so it wasn't much of an upgrade. I still got DSL, but I've got twice my upload speed now, so I think I'm gonna try to do a few videos that's a little bit longer than usual, edit them a little bit different to make them longer. I do a lot of commenting during each video, so there's a lot of shit I cut out that I could probably put in to give the video a little bit better flow, because it is kind of the way I've been doing it. It is kind of quick video, so we'll see how that shit goes. I think YouTube's algorithm will like it a lot better as well if I make them longer, because this last series, as good as I thought it was, YouTube still hasn't suggested any of those videos to any new viewers, so it's just been the only views it's been getting has just been people that's been clicking specifically for the video. So I think if I make them longer, then I should do better on YouTube's algorithm anyway. I get this next question a lot, but Clothburner asks if I'm going to do any multiplayer series. The way I'm doing my solo series now is, you know, I have to find time to play the game because I got a family and shit like that, and if anything's going on in the background, the microphone will pick it up and it'll ruin the audio and the video. So I've actually tried to do some multiplayer series with a few different people, but it's never worked out just because of my scheduling. You know, as soon as I make plans to play with somebody, I'll sit down and my kids will start screaming or some shit, so it ruins any of the plans I've made. So just going forward right now, it's just going to be me playing games. I don't think I'll be able to get any other people on, unless it's a rare occasion that I've got a weekend to myself or some shit like that, maybe. Mason Atrix, he wants to know if I'm pissed off since they've nerfed the F1 grenade. I gotta say, I was fucking pissed as soon as I heard that they nerfed that, because I'd come by the last whole series, it was all rocket and F1 raids, man. It was the perfect way to take out a sheet metal door. And now I guess they want you to use, I don't know what the best way to do it. I don't know exactly how much damage a bean can does now, but I guess your only other option would be to use a fucking satchel charge in a rocket or bean cans in a rocket. I don't know what the best way, I don't know how much damage a bean can does. Maybe you guys could leave in the comments and let me know. So far this wipe I haven't got around to doing raids yet, so I don't know what the best or what the solution to that problem is. So you guys let me know in the comments, and I'd appreciate it. Sam Fries wants to know what server I play on. Well, all the way up until my last series, I always told everybody what server I played on, but when I would come in to get on the game on Thursdays and Fridays, as soon as I would click the log into the server, there'd be a 60-man queue. The last server I played on was Rust 151, as probably all of you know, and when I first joined that server, the first day I joined it, it was on a wipe day, and there was only 30-some people on a 200-man server, or 150, whatever the hell it was. And I made that first series, actually got a little bit of action just with a few people who was on there, and then I told people what server I was on, and the next weekend I go to log in, it's like a fucking 30-man queue and then a 100-man queue. So I don't think I'll be saying what server I'm on this time around, just for the sake of not being in the queue. So I know it probably pissed a lot of you guys off, but I mean, I gotta make videos and I've only got a limited time frame that I can make them. I can't sit around in a fucking queue forever. And as a matter of fact, the server I'm playing on now, before I decided whether I was gonna announce the server or not, I hit up the admin or the server owner and told him the situation. You know, if I say anything, it'll be queues. I mean, if he could get me out the queue, then I'd, you know, tell people what server I was on. But he didn't want to do it, so fuck it. I'll keep the server to myself, and right now it stays pretty full as it is. You know, it's not completely full. It's like 80% full, so you can't complain about that. And it's usually 80% full all the way up until at least Sunday night, so that's good. It's good. I usually get bored within 3 days anyway, so as long as I can find a decent server that's not overrun with fucking Zerg and then that stays a decent population up to Sunday night, then I'll be happy. Mr. Irish Lad. Great video. Start streaming soon. Now, this goes along with my internet upgrade deal. I've got around 1 to 1.2 meg upload right now. And I haven't researched streaming very much, so I don't exactly know. I've watched a few videos. I think you could probably get away with streaming with 1 meg upload. It might not be the best quality, but I think you can stream 720p, maybe a little less than that, but most people watch streams in a smaller window, so I don't think the resolution matters that much. So hopefully with the 1 meg I've got, I'll be able to get out a few streams here and there and see how that shit goes. I've never tried streaming, but I think I'd do pretty good at it, because when I'm commentating on my videos, it's kind of like you guys are there and I'm talking to you anyway, so I think it should just be a easy transition to streaming, and something I want to do, so that's what I'm going to try. If you guys got any advice about getting better, you know, quality streams on lower upload speeds, then be sure to leave them in the comments. Let me know. I'd be really interested to see what you guys say. Bowick and Ark Survivor. Now these two comments are kind of the same deal. One of them wants to know how I set my hard drives up, and then the other one wants to know what editing software I use. Setting your hard drives up, there's 1,000,001 videos on YouTube about how to format a hard drive and install it with Windows and all that shit, so I'm not going to get into that. I'll just say I've been doing this about 3 months, and in the very beginning, one of the hardest things was keeping track of all your files, because you'll start recording, stop, and then I've got my audio files and my video files are two different things, so I just have a mess of shit at the end that I'm trying to sort through and figure out what's what. But what's saved me the most amount of time, honestly, is just organizing your shit the best you can. So I've got a video file and I've got an audio file system. I got one file that's named audio, and I got one file that's named video. And the moment that you hit it's easy to forget, you know, you hit the stop button, stop recording, and you don't go in and label what you just done. But that's the trick. You've got to label everything that you do the instant you hit stop record. As soon as you hit the stop record button, you want to pause the game and shift tab or alt tab out and go to the audio file, name it video 1. Whatever it is. If it's your first recording, video 1.0. And you got to have kind of a idea what your video is going to be to begin with anyway. So if it's going to be a multi-part video, if you're going to have multi-clips in it, then do video 1.0, and then the next time you do it, you stop at video 1.1, 1.2, and save everything that way. As soon as you get done doing it, it'll save you a lot of hassle, trust me. And the video editing software I use is Adobe Premiere, and I use Shadowplay to capture the footage. Now Shadowplay doesn't like, or I'm sorry, Adobe doesn't like Shadowplay footage because Shadowplay is recorded with a very variable refresh rate. It records the game at whatever frames you're getting, and Adobe likes a solid constant frame rate. So I use another program called Handbrake. Handbrake is just it'll re-encode whatever video file you got, and it'll also make the file smaller sometimes. And that was better for me anyway because of my shitty upload speed. So I run it through Handbrake, and then I take that file and then I put it in Adobe and edit it that way. If you're serious about making videos, then I recommend Adobe because Adobe's it's the best one to use. It's also the most expensive, I think, but I get mine for $20 a month through the student ID shit. So if you're a student, you get it cheaper. So I recommend using Adobe if you use any editing software. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for my Q&A. I really appreciate everybody that views my videos, and if you leave me a comment, I read every single comment. I'm thinking I'm going to start leaving likes on all the comments because I read them, and all I got to do is click the like button, and then I'll let everybody know that I've read their comment. But I'm on Twitter all the time. Hardly nobody follows me on Twitter, so if you wanted to talk to me directly, just go follow me on Twitter, and you can send me messages, whatever, on there. I only think I got 70 followers right now. So you can try to talk to me in YouTube comments, which is just a big list of comments a mile long, or you could hit me up on Twitter. So also, I've got my Discord server. I've been trying to get back on it more and more while I'm editing my videos and stuff. But, you know, I'm busy. Shit happens. But if you guys want to hit me up on Twitter or Discord. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you keep watching the videos. I really appreciate every view, trust me. And you guys take her easy, and I'll see you in the next one.